Hi, it's Teresa from Dodge Nature Center, and time for another Nature to Go.
So, beginning of May, we did a Storytime trail here at the Shepard Farm. And what that is it's signs set up with a story, a page on each one of the signs. And it was a story about a fawn and the first months of its life and the things that happened to it. In between pages of the story, I wanted people to look for where the fawn was hidden. And the craziest thing happened. 2 different times, the same spot, the picture of the fawn ended up being destroyed. So what I'm doing right now is I'm setting up a third picture in exactly the same spot because I'm really curious what's destroying the picture. So I've taken one of our pictures that wasn't destroyed and I've set it up in exactly the same spot. And then over here on this tree, I've set up a trail camera. So we're going to leave it run for a couple of days and come back and see if anything at all has happened to the picture and who maybe has been doing it. Maybe we'll capture that using the trail camera. Okay, so I'm back at the site where we set up the picture and the camera. And this is what I found. Something went after the picture. You see that hole there? But otherwise the picture is untouched.
Until you turn it over to the other side, where all that's left is that little bit of brown at the top. The whole rest of the picture on the back side is gone. We had some guesses what might have gone after the pictures. We were thinking maybe it was an owl who got confused at what it was seeing. Or maybe it was even mice that enjoyed the paper and chewed it up. But I downloaded the pictures from the trail camera, and this is who the culprit seems to be, the one who destroyed the pictures. So over the course of the 5 days that the trail camera was out, rabbits were the only animal that showed up going after the picture. Now, a lot of the time they're eating the plants that were around where the picture were, or they were using the picture to stand on to get up to where the plants were. But they also spent a lot of time on the back side of the picture, and you can see where the picture gets moved around by them. One thing that was particularly interesting to me is that I set up these pictures in 2 different spots on 2 different trails. And they were only destroyed on this one trail in this one spot. And I don't know what the difference is because they both were in areas where there was a lot of cover, but the rabbits just seemed to prefer this spot over the other spot. So rabbits were the culprit in this particular location. I want to try this again, setting up pictures and cameras in another spot just to see if rabbits particularly like the paper. Who knows? Thanks for joining me for this episode of Nature to Go. And we'll talk to you again next time.